This is Radio Rahim reporting from Tweed. Get ready to check us out.
We want to make sure that everybody comes out next Thursday to the rally against school closings, charter takeovers, to defend public education, to fight against the privatization of education. When the DOE says close schools, we say fight back. When the DOE closes schools, we say
fight back.
They say close schools, we say
fight back.
They say close schools,
we say fight back.
They say charter schools,
we say fight back.
They say charter schools,
we say fight back.
They say closed schools,
we say fight back.
They say charter schools,
we say fight back.
They say charter schools,
we say fight back.
They say privatize,
we say fight back.
They say closed schools,
we say fight back.
They say charter schools,
we say fight back.
They say privatize,
we say fight back.
We will continue to fight back. The parents, the teachers, the students of New York City will be out here as long as it takes to take these reforms off the table. Thank you guys very much for coming out. We will be back here. We will see you next week. Next week. Education, which is a co-sponsor of January 27th's rally.
My name is Mubayar Fulani. I am a parent of students of the New York City Public School. I'm also a co-chair for Coalition for Public Education. And I am here and have been an advocate for parents and students for over 2 decades. We are very concerned as parents and community that the mayor continue failing our students and closing schools out, saying that our school students are failing. And what we know is that our students are not failing, but the Department of Education is who is failing our students. We are very concerned that our after-school programs are not in our schools. However, when our schools are considered underutilized, they are put in chartered schools. Who would be going into those chartered schools is our concern, because if a school is underutilized, it means that students are not there to fill that building. However, charter schools are being put into our closing schools. We are concerned that parents doesn't have any input in the decision making with the educational system, and we want that to change. These are changes that we want to see take place. We are concerned that our children are not given the quality education that they deserve, that money is spent more towards the prison system than educating our 1.1 million students. As a CPE member, we would like to see a People's Board of Education. We would like to be in an environment where a People Board of Education where we have parents, educators, community, students being part of the conversation. We would like to see that instead of our children feel that they are failures, that they are put in an environment that is conducive to learning. We want, as an organization, as a coalition, we expect that mayor control must end. That is what we are fighting for, that mayor control must end. The word control means that it's a dictatorship behavior that takes place under the mayor, and we are fighting, and we are going to continue to fight, that it must end. We want our children, our 1.1 million students, to know that we will continue that fight. We will not fail to fight for them until the end, because they deserve what is rightly theirs. When you have an elementary school in my community that is being closed because they want to put in a chartered school, it's a disgrace, it's a disrespect to our parents who believe that a closing school should be fixed and not be closed. And when we have an unqualified chancellor making the statement that birth control is a form or should be used for reducing class sizes, she is not understanding birth control is not what gave her her job, but the birth of these children is what gave her the job. So we are letting the chancellor, we are letting the Department of Education know that we want a People's Board of Education. We want the mayor control to end right away, not when that date is specified by legislative. We want it to end now. We want the dictatorship to end, and we want our children to know that we are going to continue the fight until the end, until money that is spent in the prison system come within our New York City public school. We want them to fix the schools, not to close them.
Teachers are angry, students are angry at the failure of leadership on the part of the mayor and DOE. From co-locations to overcrowding to rising class sizes to kindergarten wait lists, the DOE is doing everything they can to undermine the health of our neighborhood public schools so they can privatize and put charters in their place. The fact that there's several closing schools on the list that had principals that for years parents and teachers complained bitterly about and told them they were incompetent, and yet the DOE did nothing about it, is directly attributable to their failed leadership. These schools are filled with poor, disadvantaged children, and closing their schools will just lead to more instability in their lives. This situation is particularly egregious with high school students who are not being given other options, only the choices of to go into a GED program or graduate with substandard credit recovery programs. If the mayor really believed in accountability for performance, he should resign immediately because he has failed to deliver for the children of this city. Thank you very much.
They have all sorts of advanced placements and honors classes. They have a very good art program that not only includes the required art class, but mixed media, yearbook, photography, AP art, and graphic design. So it's no wonder that the schools in John Jay have declining enrollment. We have nothing to offer them. I teach seniors who have huge holes in their schedules because they have no meaningful electives or AP classes. They literally spend the afternoon hanging out in bathrooms or in the hallway because they have nowhere to go, not even a study hall. We don't even have the resources to hire a teacher to cover study hall. So although we lost the battle to keep Millennium 2 out and instead fund the schools in the building, the fight goes on. We're asking for justice for our students. We're demanding that the Department of Education fully fund our schools and offer us the opportunity to improve our schools so we can attract all students in the Park Slope and Brooklyn area. Thank you.